It is time.
You were not fully out of frame when that started. I just want you to know.
Oh, well, that's, you know what? I chalk it up to your failure, not mine.
Mine? Okay.
Folks, we're back. We're playing some trivia, and you can play along with us. That's right. It's Sporcle Party live here on Twitch.
It's live.
It's live.
Prove it's live. Say something that we can't edit.
Oh, yeah, okay. No.
No, it's okay. I'll bleep you right now.
Okay.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
It was so, stop, you guys. All right, you know what, let's just get right into it. I said we were gonna play some trivia, and gosh darn, we're going to. And you can play along with us. All you gotta do is download the app right here. It's called Sporcle Party, and it's free on the App Store. All you gotta do is go download it, type in that game code over there, 805-539, and come let us know what your favorite Mel Gibson movie is.
Oh, it's gotta be, The Road Warrior.
That's, you know what?
It's a very
Heck
good,
yeah.
You know what? He sucks, but that is a very good movie.
Heck yeah, it's a good movie. All right, let's just get right into it. Here's how it works. I ask the question. Oh, I'm Party Pete, by the way. I'm your host.
I am just Darrin.
That's just Darrin. I'm your host. I ask the questions. You answer them. You associate a wager with your answer. The higher the wager, the more points you get, but you can only use each wager once. So use those high point wagers for the questions you think you're gonna get right. Use those low point wagers for the ones you're not so sure on. And gosh darn, get those questions right to get points. Here we go.
That's the way it works.
That's how the way it works. Up until the final question. What happens then, Party Pete? Well, I'll tell you. When we get there, question number 1, what type of leaf appears on Canada's national flag? Canada's. What type of leaf is on Canada's national flag? Did you see that France beat Morocco?
Oh, that's sad.
They scored within the first 5 minutes, and it was downhill from there.
Oh, like they scored more after that?
No, they only scored one more after that, but man, I tell you, Morocco did really kind of screw up some options, some possibilities, some chances. And in case you're wondering, yes, Just Darrin is only an arm. He had an unfortunate accident beta testing Sporcle Party before it was released to us regular users. That is true. He is just an arm, but with the consciousness of a full-grown monkey. What type of leaf appears on Canada's national flag? It's a maple leaf, folks. Maple de maple. Map el de maple. I don't know. Maple. Nice. Nice, Mark. Nice. Question 2. What famous horror author has written under the pseudonym Richard Bachman? Richard Bachman. Also, here's a question. So this famous horror author, created a pseudonym and then started publishing books under a pseudonym, Richard Bachman. But eventually everybody found out because clearly this isn't a question on Sporcle Party, so people know about it. Now here's my question. How many other pseudonyms has he used that we don't know about?
Probably not that many, unless there were books that were even worse.
Oh, because these ones are bad?
No, I'm just saying, maybe he wrote some under a pseudonym that were really bad. And he doesn't want people, these ones were fine. That was the whole point of this.
Well, maybe we just need to cross-reference any horror books with authors that have never made an appearance.
What if they weren't horror books? What if he was trying some different genres?
Or what if he hired an actor to portray him? What if Brandon Sanderson is actually an actor paid by Stephen King?
Who's Brandon Sanderson?
He's a fantasy author.
Oh.
Like a prolific fantasy author.
Oh.
No? Really? Nothing? You don't like Brandon Sanderson?
Name a book.
Way of Kings?
Never heard of it.
The Mistborn series?
Never heard of it.
What are you, not a reader?
Pretty much.
Okay. Question number 3. Author Eric Carle, more authors. Eric Carle wrote
What is this, literature?
What is this, literature? 1969 children's book focusing on what type of very hungry animal? It's so hungry, this animal.
Mick Randall says, "What's up? Haven't been here in a while." Which is only their second comment since August 2nd when they said, "What's up? Haven't been here in a while."
No way! What's up? I don't know. You tell me. What's their name?
Mick Randall.
Mick Randall. tell me what should we play next? What topic of trivia should we play after this game? And I'll make it happen if you comment anything. We're just testing to see if you're a real person or just someone who likes to say, hey, I haven't been here in a while. Every 6 months. What, 2 months?
4.
4 months. 4 months. Sports!
Sports.
It's real, it's happening. What kind of sports, or just sports in general? You let me know. Author Eric Carle wrote a 1969 children's book focusing on a very hungry caterpillar. A very hungry caterpillar. Apparently caterpillars can kind of choose whether they want to become a butterfly or not and metamorphosize. They can just, if need be, they can just forever be a caterpillar, which I did not know until recently.
Like maybe if they didn't get fat enough in time.
Yeah, or whatever. They can just be like, actually, I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna be a caterpillar. That's right, like Pikachu. He's like, actually, no. In Latin American culture, a quinceañera celebrates what milestone in a young woman's life? And a quinceañera. Quinceañera.
Do you know anything about these?
I do. My birthday party next year is going to be a double quinceañera theme.
Oh.
Is what I've decided. I'm gonna have 2 of everything.
Did you think you maybe
2 piñatas.
2 cakes?
Cakes. 2 dresses. 2 everything.
Wow, you're really just talking all about what a quinceañera is.
I guess. I mean, maybe you can figure it out. Do I look 29? Maybe. 15th birthday! 15, yes, I'll give it to 15th birthday. Just the number 15, I'll give it to you there. 15th birthday, not sweet 16 and not 18. Close though, close. Turning 18 and turning 15 are very different, but in the context of what those 2 things represent in those 2 cultures,
yeah,
very similar.
Yeah.
Moving on to question number 5, what web browser's name is synonymous with the process of plating objects in alloy of chemical element number 24?
Okay, a couple things. One, Moon Queen, Love in the Pack.
Moon Queen.
Moon Queen, Love in the Pack.
Love in the pack. Are you making this pack? Did Moon Queen make this pack?
No, this is one of ours. But Moon Queen was having some trouble with the geography yesterday.
Oh.
And Moon Queen's loving this one.
Yeah. This one's more, it's just straight above board. Just bing, bang, boom. It's trivia. You know?
And also their favorite Mel Gibson movie is Lethal Weapon.
Honestly, it's a pretty good one too. And it's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. And also, Exodia Finder, I'm gonna need you to explain this. I used to love quinceañeras, but since I'm lactose intolerant, I can't have them anymore. Is that a quiche joke?
Quicheneras.
But it's spelled quinceañera, like it's.
Was it a typo of a typo? What web browser's name is synonymous with the process of it's Chrome?
Chrome.
Everything's Chrome in the future.
Quinceañeras.
Quinceañeras. Whoa, that was deep. You know what? But yeah, they can't all be winners. Zan Spectro, although or Exodia Finder, your hit to miss ratio is very high. Your KD is off the charts, but sometimes you miss.
It happens.
It happens.
No,
it happens.
you missed Mick.
Oh, Mick, I am so
Mick
sorry.
Google Chrome.
What fictional animal is the national animal of Scotland? National animal of Scotland.
Sorry, Mick, we owe you points.
We owe you points. If you miss this one, I'll give it to you. How's that? And if you get this one, then I will make it up to you some other way. I don't know yet. Maybe this was just the cost for us playing sports next time. Question number 6, what fictional animal is the national animal of Scotland? National animal of Scotland.
People.
Fictional animal. This animal does not exist. And why is it a platypus?
Give them $500 at SporcleCon 2.0.
Whoa, unicorn. Not the Loch Ness Monster, although that's all very...
Can I hear your best Scottish accent?
No.
Oh, my brain. Mick says it's just karma for me not being here for a while. Oh, that's very nice.
Ah, there you go. Well, I appreciate... Hold on, did you get this one right? Are you Mick? You must be Mick.
Mick is Mick.
Mick is Mick. Mick is Mick. Question number 7, the yak is a mammal that is native to which of the 7 continents? You got a 1 in 7 chance. And if you're smart, you got a 1 in 6. And if you're really smart, you'll just get it.
So I want to, but which of the 7? It's not talking land masses. It's talking continents.
Continents.
So I'm not gonna say, that means like, for example, maybe this exists in Europe but not in Asia, or is native to Europe but not Asia.
Well, it's got to be native to somewhere.
Well, yeah, but I'm just landmass.
Yes, we have gone over this.
What if it's native to Greenland?
Greenland?
What if it's native to Australia?
That's a continent.
Kinda.
Australia?
Yeah, kinda.
I'll give it to you. If you put Australia and it's true, I'll give it to you.
What if it's
But it's
Oceania?
wrong. It's Asia.
It's Asia.
It's Asia.
Does it? I mean, has anyone ever actually really seen a yak? I've seen a yak.
I've, yak attack.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Question 8, Chuck Entertainment Cheese was the brainchild of Nolan Bushnell, who also founded what gaming company? I know this one because of a video on YouTube.
I know this one because of this game that we are playing.
Oh. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Brainchild of Nolan Bushnell. Or Bushnell.
You know about the whole,
Bushnell.
what is it? The other thing that was kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese?
Dave and Buster's.
No, older.
Oh.
It was like,
Just arcades in general.
it had a bear mascot. It had like a pizza bear mascot.
Pizza Bear mascot?
Yeah.
Oh, and then they got haunted and you get stuck inside?
No, it's not Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ladies and gentlemen, show me Atari. It is. It's Atari. I know this because of a Defunct Land video.
Oh, yeah.
Not Bethesda, not Mattel, not Nintendo, not PlayStation, not Sega, but Atari. Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, and Georgia all border what sea? What sea do Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, and Georgia all border? I know I've made you. I've asked you what the 7 seas are in the past, but can we get all 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. C.
All right. What are the 7 seas according to NOAA? Not NOAA, the boat guy, but NOAA.
The
NOAA.
The National Ocean Association.
In Greek literature, which is where the phrase entered Western literature, the 7 seas were the Aegean, the Adriatic, the Mediterranean, Black, Red, and Caspian, with the Persian Gulf thrown in as a sea.
Oh.
In medieval Europe literature, the phrase referred to the North Sea, the Baltic, the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, the Black, the Red, and the Arabian.
What?
As trade picked up across the Atlantic, the concept of the 7 seas changed again. Mariners, not the Seattle Mariners, then referred to the 7 seas as the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Pacific, the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico.
Huh.
Not many people use this phrase today, but you could say that the modern 7 seas include the Arctic, the North Atlantic, the South Atlantic, the North Pacific, the South Pacific, the Indian, and the Southern Oceans.
The Southern Oceans?
Yeah.
What are the Southern Oceans?
Well...
Oh boy. Well, also this one is the
look.
Black Sea.
Yeah.
Also, I want to know what the 7 seas were during pirate times, aka
I would guess
late 1700s.
I think I believe I read that to you, which was as trade picked up across the Atlantic.
There it is.
Arctic, Atlantic, Indian, Pacific, Mediterranean, Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico.
That sounds good. Question 10, ladybug, stag, and scarab are all what type of insect?
What?
You didn't like that?
No, I just want to hear it again.
Oh yeah, okay. Ladybug, stag, and scarab are all what type of insect?
Oh, you know how those like okay, and I want to be so clear that this is not crab chat. When I start saying this, I want to be so clear that this has nothing to do with crab chat.
We'll let the chat decide that.
You know stink bugs.
I'm aware.
You know how they kind of just show up everywhere and are like kind of in your house?
Yeah.
Turns out they're an invasive species. and you can kill them, and it's okay.
And there's a bounty out for them.
Well, I saw this
Can
video.
we get bug bounties?
I saw this video about this place in Oregon that is breeding a very specific species of wasp that only lays their eggs in this invasive species of stink bug eggs.
So they're the bounty hunters.
Yeah, they are.
They're wasp bounty hunters. I've never been more scared, but also very much want that movie to happen.
Yeah.
It's a beetle.
And the wasps are like the size of gnats. Like, they're very small.
The wasps are sizes of
Gnats. They're very small. Yeah. They're very, very small.
those are. I'm sorry, just real quick.
Yeah.
A wasp this size?
Yeah.
That might be scarier than a wasp this size.
But they're not interested in, like, people. You know,
That's good.
Like
Is it one of those things where it's like their stinger is so small that even if they wanted to?
They can.
Oh,
They can.
they can and they will. Crab chat on the 7 Seas. Yes. I'm a big fan of insect bounty hunting now, though. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I bet there were. I bet if you put out a bounty for like, hey, if you can bring me 100 dead stink bugs,
This sounds like an Animal Crossing challenge.
you'll get $100. I bet people will do it, and I
Would you
bet it
feel
would be.
comfortable around spiders the size of horses if they didn't harm humans? No. No, I would not.
I'm sorry, spiders the size of horses.
Absolutely not.
Ride. Okay, question though. Is this just like tomorrow we find out that there's spiders the size of humans? Because then, yes, that'd be very scary, and I would not be okay with that. But if it had been like, oh, it turns out we've had giant spiders this whole time, and we've learned
that's
to
different.
domesticate them.
I think the question is, if there were suddenly spiders the size of horses, would you be comfortable around them?
No, but I could see maybe a lot of utility being used.
I'm barely comfortable around horses.
It's a good point. Horses are kind of scary. They'll kick you. What country is pop group ABBA from? ABBA.
ABBA.
ABBA, known for their backwards B.
Oh yeah.
And their musical. And the sequel to that musical, ABBA 2.
You seen that? Have you seen that sequel?
No,
It's a good movie.
I've not. I haven't seen the movie, but I have seen the musical. I've seen the show.
Right, and I believe you didn't care for it.
Didn't care for it.
Didn't care for it.
Didn't care for it. Wasn't bad.
What's your favorite musical?
Ragtime is really good.
Da-na-na-da-na-na-na-na-na. I don't know that. I don't know that musical at all.
It's really good. It's really good. It's a period piece. The music is fantastic. The story is really good.
Is it about that guy?
No, it's not about
Scott Joplin?
Scott. It is not about Scott Joplin.
Rip.
It is about a bunch of other historical figures, and it's kind of like a. There should be a term, or maybe there is a term for those movies that like take a bunch of historical things that happen in a certain area and like tie them all together with like one made-up character.
A Forrest Gump.
A Forrest Gump, if you will. Yes. It's a Forrest Gump, but in the 20s.
Cool.
And it's really good, and it's based on a book. But the other one, my other favorite musical, is Into the Woods, because it is just very good.
Sweden.
Sweden. Bork, bork, bork. Not Switzerland. That's a different place. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a winner. Meta Koopa and Joe No up in first place with 75 points. That's a perfect score, folks. Scruffles and Vegetarian only 1 point away in third. Great Forest in fifth, along with Maureen K, Mick and Zan Spectro in seventh, Gazzo in ninth, Chase in 10th, Mark in 11th, Ange in 12th, Jacko Mac in 13th, Widow in 14th, Moon Queen, oh, there's a Widow. Switch to a Tracer. Counter.
Yeah.
Moon Queen in 15th, Exodia Finder in 16th, Danzy in 7th, Daisy in 18th, and Ball Lick in 19th.
Have you played since the update, since Tracer got buffed?
Yes.
Oh, it's insane.
I've not played her though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, who's your favorite Widow counter? Go.
I mean, not to play, but just as conceptually, it's Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball. That's a good one.
Because it's very fun, because my buddy is very good at playing Wrecking Ball against widows.
That's fun. That's fun.
We were gonna play the new packs this week.
Oh!
And you didn't get the codes, I bet.
I didn't get the codes. Well, now you can.
No.
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 No. Okay. All right.
You know what, Pete?
Hey, you know what they say? New year, new packs.
I very rarely say this, but that is not my job.
New year, new pack. New year, new packs. And now we're gonna play sports because I've decided.
Great.
Because we love our viewers.
Sporty sports. There it is.
And Mick is back, and we're gonna do sporty sports. And hey, Mick, are you subscribed, or are you following? Because you should do one or both of those things.
I can check. Following since February 2nd of this year.
Ah, very nice. Well, if you have an Amazon account, you can use your Prime subscription to help us out. If you think about it. Let's get going, shall we? But hey, actually, if you're out there in the Twitchoverse or over on YouTube, because that's right, we're streaming on YouTube and at Twitch at the same time, then you can join us. There's still time. I haven't hit the start game button yet, but even if I do, you can always join late. It's no big deal. All you gotta do is download the app. It's right here. It's called Sporcle Party. And it's totally free. You just download it, type in that game code over there, 805-539.
Is this the last stream of the year?
No, I thought it will be unless you decide to stream next week.
Next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday? That's up to him. That's on him. Okay, it's my birthday. I'm taking that week off. Question number 1, what color is the lowest ranking belt worn by beginners in karate and taekwondo? Karate.
I'll just say also judo.
Also judo. And my specialized Peter-focused, Party Pete-focused martial arts called P-Twendo.
We should maybe play some kind of holiday pack next, if we're gonna do 3.
Love that.
And then
I love that for you.
Blast through this.
Love that for you.
You gonna eat those spicy Cheetos on your desk?
No, they were there because I was gonna eat them yesterday, and then I left them there because I was like, I might eat them today, and then I wasn't hungry for them today.
Yeah, I'm also not hungry for them. I was just curious.
Yeah, I was gonna just go for it. Get those Cheeto hands all over that microphone.
All over and the keyboard.
White, oh boy. What color is the lowest ranking? It's white, folks. It's white. White.
You ever done
Not
any
yellow.
martial arts?
I did do some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for like a year.
No, that's Israeli. It's
just Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh.
That's what they call it.
Is kickboxing from South America? What am I thinking of? Capoeira.
Capoeira is also a thing that I took a few lessons in, but never pursued. It's cool though, because capoeira is like dance.
Craft chat.
Craft chat. Since 1982, the Players' Championship has been held at TPC Sawgrass, a golf course in what U.S. state?
It wasn't even until it said golf I was sure they were talking about golf.
I also was not sure. You just can never tell these days, you know? I think that we need to start video gamizing all the sports. We've already started with Formula One because Formula E just straight up has power-ups.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It has boost pads.
Okay, mini golf, just video game golf.
You're right, and we've done it with mini golf. Let's keep going.
Table tennis.
Table tennis. How is that video gameized?
Because it's video gameized tennis. It's literally Pong.
Ping pong.
No, it's Pong. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but Pong is a video game.
I suppose.
But well, what do you mean by, so just adding power-ups to anything?
I want power-ups. I want power-ups in all the games.
Okay, what's a power-up in baseball?
Power-up in baseball? 2 balls.
Multi-ball?
Multi-ball.
Like what, do they just throw you 2 pitches back to back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any lacrosse video games yet? There's gotta be one.
Oh, that's interesting. Since 1982, the Players' Championship has been held at TPC Sawgrass in Florida, not in California, not in Georgia, not in Montana, not in Tennessee, and not in Vermont. Let's submit those answers and go to question number 3. Freestyle and Greco-Roman are varieties of what sport? Also, I learned one of the biggest sports in Turkey is also a variety, but oil. Yes.
I feel like that's a big hint.
The oil variety. Maybe. Greco-Roman, freestyle, and oh no, I went in. Hi, Dada. Hello, son.
Okay.
Oh no, should we kick him?
I mean, their username's not good.
It's not.
Oh yeah, actually kick him right now. Don't even.
him right
don't
now?
even. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Don't
no.
even. Scroll up.
Did that work?
We'll find out.
Unclear.
No.
Oh, oh boy.
Try it again.
What? God, you know.
It's okay. I'll cover it up.
No, it's gone.
Okay, it did work.
It's gone. Not gymnastics, not swimming, not UFC, not golf, not BMX. Also, thank you, Zan Spectro, for being on top of that, because obviously I can't see them. I can't see the answers before. So thank you. Appreciate that. Joe Nob in first place. Let's go. What athlete nicknamed Primetime played 14 seasons in the NFL and 9 seasons in MLB? Holy, that's so cool. I had no idea. Primetime?
Primetime.
Were they?
How do you? Sorry. How do you say Turkey?
Turkey.
Turkey.
But also, that is an initiative by the country to kind of rebrand themselves as to stand apart from the bird.
The bird that was named after them.
The bird that was named after them, yes. And some other things, but it's like the international stage still like sees them as Turkey.
Interesting.
Like that's still valid and true.
Yeah. We did update all the Sporcle quizzes.
Turkey. What athlete nicknamed Primetime got to play in the NFL and the MLB? It's Deion Sanders. Wow, had no idea. Not Hannah Montana. Not Ronald Reagan. Not I forgot. None of those. Question 5, what Denver Broncos quarterback won the MVP award in Super Bowl 33 in what would end up being the final game of his career? What Denver Broncos quarterback won the MVP award in Super Bowl 33 in what would end up being the final game of his career? Yep, gotta play nice in a G to PG rated show, absolutely. They're quitting their name Cold Turkey. Oh gosh, see that one hit good. That one hit good, Exodia Finder. Well done. What Denver Broncos quarterback won the MVP award in Super Bowl 33 in his last game? It was John Elway, not Joe Montana, not Manning, not Mike, not Peyton, not the Beaver? Is that a beaver?
A beaver?
Because it's not that. It's not that either. It's question number 6. In what state is the Churchill Downs racetrack? Churchill Downs. Is this named after the British Prime Minister?
What's your favorite?
Prime Minister?
Yeah.
The last one?
As in the one before the current one. So Theresa May. Or no, not Theresa May. Liz Truss.
Yeah.
The one who was in power for like 2 months.
Yeah, just because it's the most interesting, and I do not care.
I like Churchill.
Churchill is good.
You know why?
Because he like won World War II.
I like the way he went, yes.
That's good. That's pretty
Did you
good.
get that quote? Did you get that reference?
No.
That's from IT Crowd, baby.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Matt Berry.
Matt
Quote.
Berry
Matt Berry.
plays Churchill?
No, he says that. They ask him who his favorite political figure is, and he says Matt Berry, or he says Winston Churchill, and they go, why? He goes, I like the way he says, yes.
Good Lord. Churchill Downs in Kentucky. The Kentucky Derby, if you will. Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville,
Kentucky. Question number 7, whose number is retired for every team in Major League Baseball? Every single team. It's not gonna be a single player with this number ever again. Is there a movie about it?
About this player?
And this number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the one you're thinking of. Will you count the number or only the player? It says whose number. Oh, yeah.
Whose number? Oh!
That's a good point.
Oh. I will give it to the number. I'm feeling generous
It's
today.
pretty split, but yeah.
It stars T'Challa. Oh, yeah.
Hey. Okay. Timer's up. It's
Timer's
okay.
up. Timer's
up, but it's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay. It's all
It's
right.
okay. It's okay. It's Jackie Robinson.
We'll count them both.
42. Say hi.
Babe Ruth's number was, I believe, 3.
It's not 23.
No.
That's
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Question 8. 1997 and 1998, what original six franchise won back-to-back Stanley Cups, sweeping the finals with opponents in 4 straight games each year?
Wasn't sure if it was too big. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's good. It's fine. It was fine. Timer was done.
It's all good. Have you seen that movie?
42?
Yeah.
No, I heard it's good.
I heard it's good too.
I want to see more of Chadwick's movies.
Filmography?
Yeah.
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 Let's see how fast I can say this this question. Okay, ready? Time me. Ready, set, go. In 1997 and 1998, what original six franchise won back-to-back Stanley Cups, sweeping their final opponents in 4 straight games each year?
You been
That's
to a
pretty
Kraken
fast.
game yet?
I have gone to a Kraken
They're
game.
fun.
They're fun.
I've had a good time. I went
They
to one
are fun.
about a month ago.
I like them. They're expensive tickets.
Yeah, you gotta kind of hunt around and maybe even just get them like day of,
You gotta find a friend that has season tickets and go with him.
or just go day, just like buy tickets day of.
That's what I did. I just
Look at Peter trying to outdo the Micro Machines announcer.
Yeah, Micro Machines. Micro Machines is so cool. I think I've gone over that in this stream, how Micro Machines are awesome. And then they had these, I don't know if they were made by Micro Machines, but they made very similar Micro Machines, you know, tiny cars, but they had a ball bearing in the, like, inside of them so that they would like fly down the little tracks that you could make. Very cool, because then they were like heavier, you know? Mm-hmm. And they kind of, the ball bearing would kind of sit out the bottom. Very cool, very cool. I don't know if they were made by Micro Machines though. In 1997, 1980, what original six franchise won back-to-back Stanley Cups, sweeping the finals opponent in 4 straight games each year? Detroit Red Wings. I don't know what an original six franchise is.
The original 6 hockey teams.
Which are?
The Red Wings, the Oilers, probably the Bruins, ice hockey or field hockey? Ice. Ooh, that's a good question. Probably field hockey. Probably the Maple Leafs. Maybe the Flames.
Flames?
Calgary Flames.
Wow, you know way more about NHL than I thought you did.
I mean, I'm just kind of going off the teams that feel very old.
Well, what NBA Hall of Famer won the first 3-point contest ever held during the NBA All-Star Weekend from 1986 to 1988? I didn't know that they changed how far away the 3-point line was.
Yeah, and then people just figured it out, and now it's all about making 3-pointers and nothing else.
Pretty much.
The original 6 teams are the Bruins, the Black Hawks, the Red Wings, the Canadiens, I think. Is that what that is?
Canadiens.
The Maple Leafs and the Islanders? Is that what that is?
You didn't find a list? It's only 6.
I'm just going off this one. Oh, okay. Here's the list. The Bruins, the Blackhawks, the Red Wings, the Canadiens, the Rangers, and the Maple Leafs.
Oh, also, Metacuba put it right there too. What
Hey,
NBA Hall of
thank you,
Famer
Metacuba.
won the first 3-point contest? Larry Bird.
Hey, Larry the Birdman, Birdman.
Larry the Birdman Bird. Birdman. Not Magic Johnson, not Kobe, not Kevin Durant, not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, although good guess. It's not Chamberlain either. Question 10. Before moving to Los Angeles in 1958, the Dodgers franchise was based in what borough of New York? What borough of New York? Why are they called the Dodgers? Do you know?
I do know, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Illuminate us. Inform us.
Well, I feel like it might give it away.
Oh, okay. Because they were dodging trains?
Maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Really, maybe?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They were dodging streetcars in Brooklyn.
Dodging streetcars in
I
Brooklyn.
think that's what my memory tells me.
Not the Bronx. Not Queens, not Manhattan. Brooklyn! No sleep till! Staten Island. Vote for how difficult you want this final question to be, folks. Easy, medium,
Trolley
hard.
Dodgers. Yeah.
Trolley Dodgers.
Streetcars.
Wow. Wow. Were they that prevalent that you had to dodge them all the time?
Yeah, they didn't have like crosswalks or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a fun,
Or stoplights, probably.
like, 20th century, early 20th century trivia.
Yeah.
If you had to transport yourself into New York at any point in history, when would it be?
Oh, I'd love to see like the 60s, New York City.
60s.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Maybe early 70s. I don't know.
How many laps are driven in the annual Daytona 500? What does the 500 stand for? Is it laps?
That's what I'm putting.
Is it miles? That seems like too many miles. Maybe it's not though. Maybe it is 500 miles.
I would walk 500 miles.
I'd work 500 more.
Just to be the man who walked
1,000
1,000 miles
And
to fall down at your door.
Yeah, that's right. Or is it the? It's not the size of the engine. That'd be a 500cc car would not go very fast.
I mean, 150cc in Mario Kart's pretty fast.
But they're go-karts.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
also 200cc.
Yeah.
That's the fastest they go.
they don't get much CC than that. Yeah. Although like, yeah. All right. How many laps are driven in the annual Daytona 500? 200.
200.
200. So you're telling me no? There's no way it's miles then.
I don't know.
No way. That would mean that like every.
I
Wait, hold
don't
on.
think it is miles. Do you want me to look that up too?
I do 2.5. You're telling me the track
Well-
is 2.5 miles around?
Well, there's
That
also
can't
the
be
Indy
right.
500. Right? So it's the 500 is.
What does the 500 mean?
What does Daytona 500 stand for? Total distance around the track to win the race, 500 to get the now famous race's name, Daytona 500.
Wow. So it's a 2.5 mile track
Yeah, it is.
loop.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a big track. That's a big one. And folks, our winner for game number 2, it's Scruffles. Up with 65 points. Well done. Mick in second, Jono in third, Daisy in fourth, Mark in fifth, Maureen K in sixth, Chase in seventh, Zan Spectro in eighth along with Metacupa, Ange in 10th, Danzy in 11th, Exodia Finder in 12th, Duff in 13th along with Herndurg, Clumo in 15th, Jackamak in 16th, Neutrum in 17th along with Cream Lover.
The Daytona is not an oval track.
Oh, it's not. The Daytona's on. No, it's not.
According to Metacupa, and I trust Metacupa, he's a sports reporter.
Huh. Let's go. Well, we've got one more game for you today.
Yeah,
and-
see, look at it.
All right. Don't worry. I'm canceling out this party, but I'm going to create a new party, and I'm just gonna search for Christmas.
It's kind of yeah, I would agree. It is trapezoidal. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like if you were playing that in a Mario Kart, you'd go, that's a boring track.
I agree, but it's a little longer.
It is a little longer. All right, folks, here is your new game code for our potentially final game of 2022.
Oh my God.
This is the one for all the marbles. So here's your game code. It's 959-245. Once again, that number is 959-245. 959-245.
Are you happy that I used the right keyboard this time?
More like disappointed that you
Didn't
didn't
time.
use the last. Yeah.
That's fair.
It's 959-245. And if you're out there in the Twitchoverse or over on YouTube, now is the perfect time to download the Sporcle app. It's right here, Sporcle Party. Download Sporcle Party. It's free. And you can.
Oh, we don't still have. No.
What?
We gotta change the music up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, okay, we're fine. Right, yep, that's it. The very bottom. Yay!
Christmas time.
Christmas time is here.
Happiness.
And cheer. Now you should listen back to that and see if it sounds any good, because it probably doesn't.
I will not, and I never will.
That's a lie. I will make him.
Only because it's your birthday.
Question number 1. In 1620, what did the Plymouth Colony Pilgrims spend their first day in the New World doing?
The video is still stuck?
No, not on our
Zans
end.
Petro, is it still stuck? I'm watching a live stream. Okay, got it back.
Got it back.
Yeah. What Pilgrim Colony spent their first days in New York the world doing? Probably
Pilgrims.
starving.
Probably like walking around because they've been on a boat for so long, you know?
Stretching those leggies out.
Just doing one of these, ooh, Mildred, that does feel good. That's what
Hey,
they'd
did
say.
you know that the Pilgrims, even though the narrative is that they came to escape religious persecution, they actually came so that they could do religious persecution?
I don't really know what that means.
So they were like, oh, we're what is
We're
it?
Protestant.
Protestant? Is that it?
We want to get out of the Church of England, which is not quite Catholic, but it's also not Protestant.
Yeah, I don't. They were something else, weren't they?
I think I got it right. In 1620, what did the Plymouth Colony Pilgrims spend their first day doing? Working.
Puritans. They were
Puritans.
Puritans. And definitely when I think pure, I think people who are not being persecuted. Typically. People
Yeah.
who call themselves the pure ones, they're typically the ones doing the persecution.
Yeah. You know what? I'm giving to no one. I'm giving it to
Working?
no one. I'm giving it to no one. Not good enough. Sorry, do better. Question number 2. The essay Santaland Diaries by David
Oh.
Sedaris is an uproarious account of the author's stint as an elf at which department store? The Santaland Diaries. David Sedaris.
I've seen this. It's really good.
Seen it?
Yeah, it's a play. Well, it is an essay. He's a writer, David Sedaris. But someone like took this and adapted it into a one-man show.
Oh, that's fun.
Because it's essentially just like a first-person retelling of this time.
You know, I think I may have heard a radio version of this.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they've put segments of it on like This American Life.
Yeah,
He's a
I think that's where I've heard it.
frequent contributor.
I like Exodia Finder's take. I'm tired of having people force their religious views on me. Let's go find a new land where we can force religious views on others. That sounds like a line straight out of
Futurama.
The Simpsons or Futurama. Sandland Diaries at Macy's. Gimbals. No.
Do you know who his sister is?
Jason Sedaris?
Amy Sedaris.
Oh.
Who's that mechanic on Mando?
Oh!
And a very great comedian. She shows up in a lot of stuff.
Interesting. It's question 3. What 2019 animated film features a reluctant postman teaming up with a reclusive woodsman to deliver toys to the children of the far north town torn by Family Feud?
Someone was telling me that this is like their new, like, I watch this every Christmas now.
It's really good.
That's what I've heard.
It's really good. It's really good. Also, the animation style is like, you know how, I don't know for you, but like for me, when I watched when I watched Into the Spider-Verse, I was like, wow, I've never seen anything like this before. This animation style is amazing, and it's just fun to look at.
Yeah.
Same thing with this.
I think it might be the same studio.
Sony? No,
Might be.
I don't think so. No, I think it's a more independent, smaller company, but it's really cool. It's Klaus. Bad Santa. No, it's Klaus.
Oh, it's
really good.
Spanish American. You're right.
There you go.
But it's kind of cel-shaded looking, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like the animation is really good. It's really good. It's beautiful. What fantasy author wrote the Father Christmas letters, which he wrote to his own children between 1920 and 1943, and which were collected and published posthumously in 1976? Also, great work on whoever made this pack. There's a reason that it was on the very top when you search for Christmas, because it's
Other
good.
than the first question.
The first question wasn't great.
And that was the easy one, too.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Huh.
It wasn't great.
I wonder if everyone just like the opposite of what you did. That question comes up and it's just like, yeah, this is all probably right.
Yeah, whatever.
So it's just been marked as an easy answer.
Excuse me. What fantasy author wrote the Father Christmas letters, which he wrote to his own children between 1920 and 1943? That's 23 years of writing to your children.
Yeah. Maybe he had
a lot of kids.
Several children.
You're right, he had a lot of kids. This is, of course, the author's name is J.R.R. Tolkien.
Ever heard of him?
Ever heard of him? He wrote a little thing I like to call Star Wars.
You know, may you live long and prosper. Star Wars.
Hello, Avada Kedavra.
Star Wars.
It's question 5. In Mr. Willoughby's Christmas tree, what creature end up with the very top? What creatures end up with the very top of the tree? I don't know this one. Do you know this one?
Nope.
Mr. Willoughby's
You ever
Christmas
see
tree.
the snowman?
What do you mean?
It's a little animated thing called the snowman.
Oh,
I just watched it for the first time like a week ago. It's beautiful. It's this guy. You recognize this guy?
no, I don't actually.
They fly.
They,
They fly now.
they fly now.
The snowman.
What is that? What is that from? They fly now.
That's from Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They fly now? They fly now! They fly now.
In Mr. Willoughby's Christmas tree, what creatures end up at the very top of the tree? Mice.
Oh. I was trying to write turtle doves, and I stopped and I just wrote tut.
King.
Jono got it.
Yeah, Jono's the only one that got that one. Well done, Jono. Question 6. In what state is the inn owned by the General in White Christmas? I'm sorry. In what state is the inn owned by the General in White Christmas? I don't know. Is this a movie? Is White Christmas a movie?
White Christmas?
Probably.
Yeah, it's a Christmas. That's where the song White Christmas comes from.
What?
You know the song White Christmas that I was
The one that you were just singing?
It's from this movie.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean from? Like the credits are rolling and the song plays?
It's a movie. You know how back in the day people used to just sing songs in movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that. Wow. Tut was a turtle dove. Yes, Tut was a turtle dove.
I started writing it and then I stopped writing it to look up the snowman. So I would have deleted it, the T, and typed turtle dove.
It's Vermont.
Zant.
It's Vermont.
In the movie, he wrote the song. Thank you, Danzig. I didn't know that.
I thought that I was gonna put like of disrepair. Thank you. Vermont. The Little Match Girl, in which the title character freezes to death after failing to sell any matches, was written by what Danish author of often dark fairy tales? I don't know this one. What are you supposed to learn from this?
Buy matches from the Little Match Girl.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look up the Wikipedia summary.
Yes. It's been a while since we've done Wikipedia summary of children's books. But I'm glad that we're doing it again. It's good to.
All right, here we go.
revisit.
You ready?
Yep.
On a freezing New Year's Eve, a poor young girl, shivering and barefoot, tries to sell matches in the street, afraid to go home because her father would beat her for failing to sell any matches.
Good God.
She huddles in the alley between two houses and lights matches, one by one to warm herself. However, the girl is ignored by passers-by, and no one buys from her, leaving her to suffer alone in the cold. In the flame of the matches, she sees a series of comforting visions. The warm iron stove, the lovely roast goose, the great glorious Christmas tree. Each vision disappears as its match burns out. In the sky, she sees a shooting star, which her late grandmother told her means someone is on their way to heaven. In the flame of the next match, she sees her late grandmother, the only person that ever treated her with love and kindness. To keep the vision of her grandmother alive as possible, the girl lights the entire bundle of matches. When the matches are gone, the girl freezes to death, and her grandmother carries her soul to heaven. The next morning, passers-by find the girl's body with a smile on her face and express pity. They do not know about the wonderful visions she had seen or how happy she was with her grandmother in heaven. It's so sad.
What do I learn from this? What do I take away from this awful story? Question 8. The first recorded Christmas cards from 1611 were sent to which king?
Oh, okay, this is what's good. Here's the good thing from this, though.
Analysis?
Anime and manga adaptations.
What? There's multiple?
So many anime and manga adaptations.
Wow.
The 52nd and final episode of Anderson Monogatari is based on this. In the episode 307 of Crayon Shin-chan, the story inspires to play Cinderella game with her friends. In Hello Kitty's Animation Theater, an episode is an adaptation of this tale, complete with its grim ending. In Let's Get Wiki With It, episode 2 of the anime Bo, Don Patch humorously recites a story of him selling churros at Christmas time with no one buying, showing a churro buried and covered in snow in the end, resembling death. Why has this showed up in... I'm skipping so many. This has showed up in so many animes.
Wow. Wow, the more you know. It's King James of England.
One Piece cover story from chapter 247 shows former King Wapple, at that point a beggar, selling matches in a snowy street with the subtitles, "I'm the little match girl."
Wow. I had no idea. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, I don't want to report you.
In
Okay.
Flint the Detective, the main character visits Hans Christian Andersen, who is trapped in his own dreams and having his own creations acting oddly. Among them, the little match girl is selling watches instead of matches. That's the little watch girl?
The little watch girl. Question number 9. In the first Simpsons Christmas episode, Homer bets all his store Santa earnings on a Greyhound racing dog with what holiday-inspired name?
I like how, you know how Homer Simpson sounds one way, but then in the early season he sounds very different?
No, I did not know that.
He sounds kind of like this. Hey boy, get over here.
Really?
Yeah. And then eventually that
Voice kind of becomes this voice.
and then it sort of, and then eventually it's just, Marge! But Marge!
Wow. Wow, I had no idea. Here's something. Simpsons, not my wheelhouse.
Oh, it's so good, most of the early stuff.
Oh, wow. Santa's Little Helper.
Marge, but Marge, I don't want to buy eggs.
We already have eggs. Question number 10. In Mexico, Las Posadas is celebrated December 16th through 24th with a daily procession that goes from house to house, followed by a mass. What papier-mâché containers shaped like stars are then broken open to get the candy inside? I'm sorry, wait.
It's making me hungry.
Making me hungry for some Skitties. Do you think they should make tiny Skittles called Skitlets?
Ooh.
And they could be like a competitor to Nerds?
Ooh, I like that. I thought I wasn't gonna like this idea, but I like this idea. I thought it was gonna be irrelevant, but no, you're onto something here. Are they still chewy like Skittles, or are they crunchy like Nerds?
No, same consistency as Skittles. They're Skitlets.
Skitlets. Okay, so kind of like mini You know what's really good? Mini M&Ms. Remember they come in that tube.
Yeah, they come in the tube.
The tube?
I don't know about that. In my vision, Skitlets are smaller.
Smaller than a mini M&M.
Yeah.
Mini M&M is like the size of a Lego stud.
No.
Yeah.
What?
They're little.
I guess I've not had them in a long time.
We're stopping at a gas station later. And
I gotta get a Red Bull anyway. In Mexico, Las Posadas is celebrated from 16th to 24th with a daily procession that goes in front of they're piñatas. They're paper mache broken by You know, piñatas. You may know them from such classics as Viva Piñata or Fortnite.
That's true. They're big in Fortnite.
Big, huge. Now they run around. The big llama piñata, it's no longer an inanimate object. It is alive.
Nope, mini M&Ms don't have. What if you like the candy coating on the M&Ms and you want more crunch per chocolate ratio?
Whoa.
That's what the mini M&Ms provide.
That's what they're there for.
And
That
they
is their
come
purpose.
in a fun tube.
That is their purpose. But then you can store other things in, which I know you did as a kid.
You know I did it as a kid.
Of course, everyone did. It's the final question, folks. How much is this worth to you? This is the only question in the game that you will lose the points wagered if you get the question wrong. So don't get the question wrong, or do a guess and wager 0.
Do you ever get a new pair of shoes and then just keep
No.
the shoebox?
Yes.
Just in case you need it for something?
Every time.
And then it sits around for like 10 months.
And
a
then you
year.
realize, why is this still here? And then you throw it away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Every time.
Just want to see
Every
if that
single-
was universal. Anyone else
every
ever do
single
that?
time. Every single time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what Zanspec joke? Hell yeah.
What is served at the feast in How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Oh, I like this question.
Lots of things. Hold on.
No, well, one thing in particular.
One thing is interacted with. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it is only one thing that they mention in particular. He sat around, hating the Who's. Alphabetically.
Koopa has 2 shoeboxes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shoeboxes.
Shoe boxes.
Yeah.
I currently have 2 empty sitting in my closet.
Yeah,
there you
right
go.
on. Man, I got a pair of like shoes or boots from this really good company, and I think I was like, oh man, I'm gonna keep this box. This is really nice. And then I go to my closet, and I still have an empty one from the last time I bought shoes from this
It's
company.
the roast beast. They stuck it with their steely knives, but they just could not
Kill the roast beast.
kill the roast beast. Roasted goose chicken maya.
That's good, Exodia Finder. That's a good use for the boxes, because then you can keep them, but they will get used for cats.
What is it?
For cats.
Oh, cats. Children also. And I made a memory box out of a shoebox. So I have an old Nike, like the orange cardboard Nike box that has just a bunch of like old pictures and like memorabilia and stuff from my childhood, and I keep adding to it. Yeah.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Blood and Wine. The girl who sells Flint, tired of seeing that no one buys her Flint, starts selling tobacco, various alcoholic beverages, and even drugs, stating that it is much more profitable and demand is high.
Is this still off of the little matchstick
Yeah.
girl?
Now I'm looking at video game appearances.
That's a bit of a stretch. I don't know. That just seems like someone who
No, I've played that part of the game. It's all like you're in a fantasy fairy tale world. And she's like, oh, I used to sell matches and I almost froze to death, so I started selling other things.
drugs.
Yeah, basically. It's The
Okay,
Witcher.
cool. Scruffles taking the win. Oh, I didn't get to see what else everyone got. I'm so sorry. But well done.
I can look.
Oh, here, let me take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, Exodia Finder in 2nd, Metacupa in 3rd, Mark in 4th, Ben in 5th, Danzy in 6th, Ange in 7th, Cream Lover in 8th, Jacko Mac in 9th, Jono in 10th, Netrum in 11th, Zane Spectro in 12th, and Jenny in 13th. Thank you so much for everyone for playing today. We may or may not be back next week, but we're definitely taking the next week off because it's the holidays and
The week between Christmas and New Year's.
right, we're taking that week off for sure.
Yeah.
Next week, Darrin may or may not do a stream on Tuesday. So, hey, I know how you could know. You could follow us here on Twitch and make sure to have your
He's
notifications
right.
turned on, and they'll get a notification if/when we go live, and it'll be awesome. And in case in case I don't see it, because I won't, Happy New Year.
Because we're going to be busy caroling around
We're gonna be caroling.
Seattle with Kyle.
We're going to be doing all kinds of festive activities, and you should too. Enjoy this magical time of year. I will see all of you in 2023. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy festive
Just enjoy some time
days.
off.
Enjoy some time off. Go play in the snow or in the sun if you're in the Southern Hemisphere.
Happy middle of summer to you if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. I don't think anyone watching is.
And good night.